She must be your daughter. Don't follow!
Remember the club long? About 1,000 years. And you must have known Jeff Curtis. Yeah. Yeah, I know. How do you know? It's been dead a long time. A friend of mine in California. A friend of my father's, as a matter of fact. Knew him as a kid. I guess they were very close. Well, maybe Jeff was a good kid when your friend Nora.
Not a deal.
Curtis I know was a no good son of a bitch.
What did I say? It looks like an asshole. Oh, really? It's too sunny.
Especially with women. They have this phony charm. Oh, I guess he was a great swordsman. Anyway, when he was pro here, he made it big. He married the daughter of a bank president. The old man blew his top, swore that Jeff wouldn't get a dime of his money. But then the war came along, Jeff was wounded.
Wounded here, maybe? At his hip?
That was a nice setup. His wife loved him, he loved her money. But hell, that's all ancient history by now.
You're not gonna flirt with your daughter, please. Even if she's not your daughter right now, please.
I'm afraid you won't find this too much fun. I'm not really that good.
I was watching you. You're pretty good.
Okay, you're on.
Like, I really hope that we're not gonna go with an ancestral relationship right there. Please.
Play a good game, man.
Guess it runs in the family.
Really?
Oh, my dad was a tennis pro here a long time ago. Oh, he's dead now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your mother?
Oh, the lies.
What? Oh, she's alive. She just doesn't play anymore.
Good evening. I'm Peter Brown.
Oh, hello. I'm Marcia Curtis and his mother. Please come in.
Nora? You recognize her, Marsha ou Kyungju? Did she feel something?
We met before, Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
She felt it.
I don't think so.
Hang on. For an instant there, I had the funniest feeling that... No, you're probably right. It's just a, what do you call that, deja vu?
Yes, I think so.
Clearly, the hair that they put on you doesn't look realistic at all.
That was my husband, Jeff. He died a long time ago.
I know. Anne told me.
And really, you're taking her out, you're flirting with your own daughter.
Anne tells me he was a great tennis player.
Oh, yes, he was. Until the war came along, and after he got hurt, he died very suddenly. Yes, in the hip. A bit of shrapnel that never really healed. It bothered him for the rest of his life.
How did it happen?
Such a ridiculous tragedy. He went for a swim one night. He was a strong swimmer. I begged him not to go because, well, it was cold and he'd had quite a lot to drink, you see. After a while, I became very worried and I couldn't find a trace of him. They found him later, much later, at the bottom of the lake. My husband used to do that.
Do what?
Tap his glass the way he did a moment ago.
I'm sorry. It's a habit of mine.
Sorry I'm late.
It's all right.
No.
I had a fantastic evening.
No.
It's been a long time since I had a real gentleman call.
No. No.
Thank you.
Oh, you had me stressing a lot right there.
Come on, none of that. No wrestling.
Is he acting the same?
Plays a good game.
Do you know him?
Yeah. A lot of stuff in my shop. Asked me a lot of questions about Jeff, which might be kind of funny.
Jeff?
Some friend of his father's knew Jeff when he was a kid. At least
Yes, he didn't tell the same lie.
Well, gotta be going. Don't forget. We owe each other an evening by now. Hey, good shot. Hey, good shot. Nice. Good shot.
No!
Man,
Oh no, it's clearly him, the issue.
That was me.
Since a long time.
Has your grandmother been here long?
oh, about 2 years.
That's expensive.
It is. Mom pays all the bills, visits her once a week. She's very devoted to Grandma and Curtis.
Her mom or... I know. His mom. A lot of guilt.
Hello, I'm Aunt Curtis, Mrs. Curtis's granddaughter. Oh, and this is Peter Proud. Where are you, Grandma? How is she? About the same.
Not recognizing you.
Very sweet. She never gives us any trouble. Look over here. You have company. She doesn't know who you are, of course, but she's aware that someone else is in the room, that she has visitors. Jeff.
Nah.
You know, I think she thinks you're her son. She's never done this before, not with anyone. What? You be.
Died. Reincarnation, all of that.
Come to see me. Run, David, sit down.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, Mother.
That's the cottage.
Can we go in?
Mother hasn't been in here since the accident.
Why doesn't she just sell it?
Oh, probably out of respect to Father's memory.
You recognize the place.
I'm sorry.
You were a dick with Marsha, with your wife, but I think that you had also an affair with another one.
Beautiful.
Mom told me Dad used to bring her here. Actually, he proposed to her right over there.
No, I mean... Ah! I already couldn't connect with his character, being impassive with him or anything, right now even less. I know that Peter Proud is not really her father, but he knows him inside that he is her father. I hope that no one saw that movie and fantasized, you know,
Just think a second.
about that moment.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. It's pretty routine around here. She's been drinking since I was a baby. Just let herself go.
Guilt?
Just stop trying to take care of herself. Finally, we had to put her in a hospital. It's him and my father. She can't forget him. She's so unhappy.
No, baby, it's all right.
You're reassuring her like you're truly her father.
Nora.
Just slept with her.
My God, this staggers the imagination. Do you know what you are? A prophet. You'll be the founder of a whole new religion. Peter, you've got to understand. You have the opportunity to turn this whole damn world upside down. Of all the people in the world, Sam, why me?
Already, why you?
I'm trying to think of
And
what-
why did you choose to do that?
See, what I gotta do now is I've got to document it, get it all down, and explode it like a bomb. Sam, I want to wait a while. What for? I mean, Peter, don't you realize what we've got in our hands? I just don't want to go public with it. Not now.
Wait for me to marry my daughter.
Once what we can afford to
So she's gonna be blocked with me. He's gonna scream Arcia's name?
Oh, shit. I'm gonna say what I was doing.
With that other voice?
No, Marcia, no!
Pete!
Oh,
Pete!
knows. Already she can run fast for a lady of her age. He brutalized you? That for sure is not gonna have dreams about that.
You brought them here. You brought them here to our house. You made love to them in our bed while I was having Anne in the hospital.
See, he had an affair, I knew it.
Rape, baby, rape. I'm gonna screw you.
I get it now, you know, the fact that a guy who raped his wife for sure can fuck his daughter, and you're touching yourself with it already. That's it. I'm tired with this movie. Really, this movie was written by a weird guy who is fantasizing about really weird stuff, and I'm really worried for his mental health. And for people who watch this movie, for their mental health, you know, if truly they believe that it was okay, it's a pretty good movie.
Why did you do this to me?
Because you bore me, you bitch. I can't stand the sight of you.
At least they are truly representing him as a total asshole, and she killed him, so that's great. But the fact that she's feeling guilty about it when she was truly raped like that, right now she's crying and she's touching herself, fantasizing about her own rape, oh that's it. I'm gonna go to the end of it because I want to know how it's gonna end, but I think that you got my opinion about it.
I never said. Shades of Sigmund Freud. What the hell with Freud? All right, maybe she was my daughter in some previous life, but she isn't now.
But you know she is an...
Just like that.
What did I say?
Just like that. I can't believe that one human being can be so selfish. Selfish?
Selfish in one life, selfish in the second.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Hate who you were, doesn't care about who you are now. Hello! Remember me? Remember what you truly did?
Who are you? You're not Peter Proud. You're somebody else. You're not even human. You're some kind of monster.
I'm not after you.
Oh, you liar! Trying to get at me through Anne. Well, just leave her alone, you bastard! Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You know what we said out there in the lake. How could you know?
I was there. I was there. I was there.
But again, you were not there when you did what you did before, like... I'm sorry, I'm raging inside, Yeah, you want to relive the moment?
Who are you? You're not Peter Proud. You're
It was badly played, I'm sorry.
Tell me, Jeff, why did you do this to me?
Because you bore me, you bitch.
And see, just before dying, he was sorry about what he said,
Swim.
but he was not sorry about the fact that he raped her. During that period of time, it was considered like love, you know. No, you can't rape your wife, it's your wife, you own her body. Kill him again! Kill him again! Kill him again! She's coming back again with the boat.
Why didn't you stay where you were, Jeff? Why did you come back? You shouldn't come back to torment me.
Marsha, please listen to me.
With a gun this time.
You're a monster, Jeff. It's not just me, it's Anne. You've come back here and you seduced our daughter.
It's not true.
Yes, it is.
Father, and you have screwed your own She doesn't know who you are, but I know who you are. Why are you making me do it all over again?
You're a strong woman, you can do it.
Jen, why did you come back?
Because evil never dies. That's the real lesson of this movie.
Marcia.
Oh no, please.
Marcia, no. No, Marcia. No.
Yes. Yes, Marsha. Yes, Marsha. Go, Marsha. Go, Marsha. Go, Marsha. And no, he's not a good guy because he wanted to stop her when she was trying to do that. But the fact that the movie and how it's written, it's to make him look like the good guy, that it's what is really going wrong with this movie. The lesson right there is good, but clearly people who made this movie didn't understand what they were doing. Okay, it's done, so let's talk about it clearly. The story made by someone different, with different ways to do it, by someone who maybe understands way more the purpose of the story, maybe it could have been a good movie, not an excellent one, but a regular one. Clearly the person who wrote it for being a movie, because for what I understood it's based on a novel, clearly that person didn't understand the story, didn't understand the message, and the fact that I don't even know in which order I have to tell you all of the reasons why this is a bad movie. Maybe not a bad story at the beginning, but clearly the movie itself, that object is truly bad. First, how it's made technically, the editing during all of the first part of the movie, for when he remembers things, and also now we know about it, he had visions about what would happen. All of that, you know how it was edited, it was clearly badly done, it was too much. Like, it could have been well done even for that period of time. Like, I'm not considering it like someone in 2024, you know, and I'm judging it like it's badly done because it doesn't look like how it's looking into our movies or shows right now. No, you know me, I'm watching a lot of old shows, old movies, like for example the Twilight Zone that I'm reacting to on my channel. I love all of the episodes and they are clearly edited the old ways. Like, it's not a question of it was done like that, you know, into the past and you can't understand it and you're not seeing it like you should. No matter what, even during that period of time I would have said, you know, that it was badly done. It was clearly done to look like an independent movie, to make the viewer feel sick with these nightmares, dreams, visions, we don't know what it is. See, it's confusing, so we want you to be confused, so that's why we're gonna cut it like that, so you're gonna feel confused. It could have worked, but right there it was too much. And I think that really the music going with this movie are not the good ones. Like, they are made to be an object on itself, but not to go with what was happening on screen, not really. And it was going everywhere but nowhere. Again, I think that they were made, these musics, to go with the fact that is it a nightmare, a dream, a vision, a memory, it's confusing, we want you to be confused, so we're gonna make a confusing music. But again, it's too much. Like, that way of editing your movie, putting the musics and all, I understand the purpose behind it, but it was way too much. Really, the first half of the movie, I was just tired of how it was edited. For how it was played, really, the majority of the movie is well played, but during some scenes, I'm not gonna blame the casting, I'm gonna blame how they were directed. It was almost like they were let out there without any direction. You know, I could feel that the few scenes for me which are not functioning because the casting is not playing well, I have the impression that it's because of the fact that they were not really giving directions to them, and it's disturbing, you know, like it's not going with what the character is supposed to be, to act, to look like. It was something else. So that is for the technical issues of this movie. Clearly, for me, this movie, the biggest issue of all, is the fact that I can imagine the story at the beginning, the novel apparently, I can imagine how it was written, and it can be a thriller that you can have, you know, during the afternoon on your television. Do you understand what I mean? During a regular day. Like, you know, all of that thing about you have memories of someone else, of a previous life, you are trying to find the town where you were, in fact you're finding your family's house, and then you're finding your wife into that other life, so your daughter, you have feelings for your daughter, it's not good, your wife remembers you, and in fact, okay, she's your murderer, but something else happened which was really violent, so she had reasons to kill you, and at the end she's killing you again. Clearly, if I'm saying the story like that, it can be a regular story of a regular thriller movie that you can find really not an excellent one, you know, in theaters, but during really the afternoon on a regular day. I think that in all countries we have that kind of movies. So saying the story like that out loud, it can function. With the way that it's edited, with the music, with all of the technical issues, it's already harder to watch. But what is clearly making this movie a bad movie, it's the vision that one person or maybe multiple persons add into the writing room to rewrite the novel, you know, the story for making a movie. And these people, they had a mental health issue. Like really, these people right there, they were not okay. These people, they watched way too many porno. Like really, you have to stop with that. Like, and again, I'm not gonna be like, oh, but you know, during that period of time, they were seeing women like that, so okay, I can understand why. I could have had that thought if it would have been only a few scenes. Like rather, the entire movie is based and written by men like that who were just like, I have the impression that the guy or the guys who wrote that, they just masturbated themselves during the entire moment that they wrote it. I mean, they rewrote it for being a movie. It's beginning light with Nora, who is always almost naked, always horny. Her only preoccupation from beginning to the end of her character is to have sex with him. Like even when they are searching for the town and all of that, she's only thinking about having sex, like, oh, I would prefer to have bed before dinner. Like really, our entire character is to be focused on sex, when clearly for how she was written at the beginning, but it's not used at all into the movie, I think that she was written to be really a caretaker character, because she's the one who is helping him to try to understand what is happening with the record, she's listening to him, she's coming with him into these weird holidays, she's staying that long, she's really trying her best to be here for him, like into a movie which would have been written by not guys obsessed with porno. She would have had a real role, a real purpose, like rather she has no purpose at all. We have secondary female characters who are really just there again to be objects for porno dreams. The girl, you know, with the doctor for no reason, clearly. The neighbor of the parents' house, again, for no reason. And you know why this movie is badly written? It's also because of the fact that clearly, at the beginning, you can feel that, okay, Curtis, you know, Jeff Curtis was a selfish asshole, but in fact Peter Proud is also a selfish asshole, and he's written at the beginning for that, because he doesn't care about Nora at all, he just cares about himself, he's not considering her, like he's doing everything on his own, he's ending by fucking his own daughter, like clearly Peter Proud is written at the beginning to be also a selfish asshole, not just Jeff Curtis. but clearly the person or the persons who rewrote that story for that movie didn't understand that at all and really pictured him as the good guy, and the fact that he didn't sleep with the neighbor who was again horny as her, the fact that he's not taking advantage of her, oh, what a good guy he is. And later, you know, when he's clearly flirting with the daughter, the fact that at first he can't do it, what a good guy he is, but you know at the end he's doing it because he's not really her father, so you know it's okay. Or tell yourself all of the lies that you want. No, it's not okay. Not only because in another life, according to that movie, you know that story, he was her father, but because really he relived all of her father's memories, you know, he knows about it and is really going for it no matter what. And he had visions also of what he would do, and he was totally okay with it, like he provoked it in a way. But no, the movie is picturing that as no, he's a good guy, Peter Proud, like see, he's not really tormenting the mother, when in fact he is. He's fucking with his daughter, but no, you know, like it's not really his daughter. He's not taking advantage of the situation because see, he could begin a religion, you know, and be the guru of a sect, but no, he doesn't want that. He just wants a normal life with marrying his daughter. Like really, if you're seeing it, Peter Proud is a fucking selfish who is not considering Nora at all, who is fucking his daughter, who is tormenting his wife. I know, he's not gonna remember that he raped his wife. For that I can be like, okay, during that period of time maybe they still had that belief that raping your wife was okay because it was your wife, so you own her body. That, maybe during that period of time it was still considered like that, but clearly right there, how it's done and all, it's a rape, and the lines also are making it obvious that it's a rape. That is not gonna have memories about that, about the fact that he raped her. So no, Peter Proud is a good guy, not a selfish one at all, and right there, he's coming back to that lake to relive that, and he wanted to stop Marsha, so see, it was a good boy, and he doesn't understand why she's killing him, because he doesn't remember the fact that in a previous life he raped her. So Peter Proud was a good guy, not a selfish guy. No, he was also a selfish asshole. Not just Jeff Curtis, but also Peter Proud. But the movie is badly rewrote, so you're gonna think that Peter Proud was a good guy, when all of the facts, you know, of the story are saying that not at all. Marsha, you're the bravest woman here, and the story, again, if you're saying it like that, the story is made for her to show that she's the one. Clearly, she's the hero right there. But the movie is wrote to make us think the contrary, that she was a murderer, or she had some reasons because she was violented, but in fact she was not that much violented, you know, that much raped, and him is excusing himself only for what he said, not what he did. And right there at the end, how can she kill someone like... okay, she understood that he was Jeff Curtis before, but right there it's Peter Proud, so he couldn't do that. She's not thinking about her daughter, who is gonna be so sad. Again, if I'm just explaining the story to someone, it can seem like a normal, if it can be really normal, a normal thriller that you can have, that you can watch without any issue. But for how it's done on screen, edited, the music, a lot of things, for how it's done technically, I have some issues with it. For how it's rewrote for the movie, it's pretty bad. It's made by guys who are fans of porno movies and who are just masturbating themselves the entire time, and who are just putting all of their phantasms, you know, into it. And clearly they didn't even understand the purpose of the story at the beginning, and they made the main character a good guy, and they missed it, they missed everything. So that's why I'm so mad, and at some point I totally lost it during this movie because I could see all of these issues, and clearly the porno stuffs and the character that I'm supposed to appreciate, that I'm supposed to connect with, and in fact since almost the beginning I have trouble to connect with him. I can't understand why. That's it. My instinct. He fucked his daughter. Oh, Marsha, you're the real hero and all, and clearly this movie presented you as just an historical woman. Boy, he fucked his daughter, but it was not his real daughter, so it's okay, boy. No, I didn't appreciate this movie at all. And clearly you have right there, you have the proof that I'm never gonna lie to you about my opinion about stuff, you know, shows, movies, animes. Maybe you can have the impression that I love everything because I'm only reacting, you know, to shows and animes that I truly love. But with these movies that I didn't choose, you know, to react to, you can see that I'm never gonna lie to you about do I appreciate or not a movie. But it doesn't mean that I'm mad, you know, at the person who told me to react to this movie. Not at all. Like, at least now I know what it is and I have an opinion about it, and I'm not even sure that that person liked that movie, you know, and that's why that person wanted me to react to it. For what I understood, that person said that he watched it once when he was young and was really badly disturbed by it. I can totally understand why, and you're totally normal and sane, you know, safe into your mind to be disturbed by a movie like that, even more if you're watching it as a kid. Because this movie was rewrote by insane people. And again, guys only obsessed by porno movies. And that's why also they are picturing Peter as the good guy, because it's going with their porno movies, you know, and phantasm and stuff. It's reassuring them about the fact that it's okay, all of what you're doing and all of what you're thinking. Oh really, I can imagine the writing room with all of them being like that under the tables, like it's off. I need to stop. Okay, so it's all for you and for me for this movie, and for good and for life. I'm never gonna rewatch it once in my life. So it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.